Salutations and good evening to another night of Mighty Misfit Menagerie, or...
Cast.
So, what? Excuse me, sir.
Just had some aftershocks.
Yeah, that's all right.
Mighty Misfit Menagerie.
Cast.
Coulter?
Timing's everything.
Yeah.
None of that.
We are back for night 3 of Zikran's Zephyrean Tome, book 11 of our Candlekeep Mysteries.
Now say that all 3 times fast.
No.
It all. I can't even do that. Wow, I fail. It all 3 times fast. Goodness.
Oh, I see what you did.
Yes. Yep. It's all about wording. It's all
Don't
about...
come from margaritas.
Yeah.
I specifically go to several places for their margaritas, including here.
Everyone loves being compared to food.
And everyone loves even more being compared to beverages.
Yep. That's my whole life, guys. So, we are back in the cold and snowy Cloud Peaks, and for our recapitation, we turn to our correspondent in the field, Helena.
Yes, we were in a cave and it was wet, so we were having a great time. We found some dead people. We're living our best life. We come upon a door, and Benlin's like, let's send a mouse underneath. Dr. Mouse, MD. And so the mouse is like, hey, goes under there and immediately is met with a terror.
His name was Sneak Good, but okay.
I just thought
She gave him
I was
credentials.
reminded of Dr. Shivers, MD, who would sneak through doors.
He would sneak good mouse.
Yeah.
Dr. Mouse.
Dr. Mouse. So,
Dr. Sneak Good Mouse.
Yes.
wow, now it's getting a little long. So Mouse Good is then confronted with a dragon. A legit dragon lives here and is like, yo, I totally knew you're here. I also know your friends out there. Let's hear some respectful tones or I'm going to get angry. And we were all like, respectful tones, respectful tones. Your house is so nice. We love everything. We would never steal from you. Dragon's like, I don't know who Zikran is. I don't care.
Also, special shout out for Benedict Cumberbatch of a DM just going full dragon. Like,
I
in this
love
language.
the like, it's so good, yes, the physicality. I can see your Meisner technique at work, yes.
And
Inspired. So we kind of make Ashgarleth feel good. He's like, I trust you. You can look around my stuff. You can't take anything, but you can look. And so because Gazrianon is like, yo, let's check out these notes over here. We find a map to the Cloud Peaks with a very helpful here question mark marked on a map. I mean, clue. You can't ask for it to be clear. So
This was Swarovski right there.
indeed.
It's the map from Dora the Explorer.
Nice.
It's the map. It's the map. It's the map.
which you
Only
actually
shows things
did
that are
get to
important.
take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yes, he did let us take that after Benlin shat a diamond for him.
That's true.
So that was very nice. It,
We had
you
to
know,
clean it
Earth.
off.
He does
You know,
carry-
Earth Magic Universe. It's just like so.
I paid good money for that diamond.
He
tightly
coal in
clenched.
his- He put coal up there, and after some stressful days
Raise
later,
this. Raise this.
Okay.
Nothing's been up there in so long.
Moving on.
Back to the point. I'm
sorry.
Back to the point.
You
You haven't gotten that point in a long time.
We ran like a dating sim for you, bud.
But additionally to the map, we also found designs for a cannon, that uses elemental magic. So we're like, well, that seems promising. So Gazrianon's like, yeah, that is a good place to do some experimenting. Okay, cool. So we get to the foothills of these Cloud Peaks. We get a person who lives there who tells us some more specifics about where we should be headed. We get some axe speaks. I can't remember what we did. Oh yeah, Benlin has been carrying Bo up the mountain, and then we rested once. Then we heard wing beating, and we were like, "What's that?" And then boom, there's 5 kobolds recapitated.
Also,
Well
we
done.
made out with a little bit more from the dragon's lair.
That's right. Yes.
There was a special little treat that Mr. Page, what's the
Painter.
word for? Thank you.
Yes. Well done.
As Helena said, we would never steal from you, and Hank and I both just glare and shit.
Just watch that piece of onion. That piece of chalk is going to be super important. Margar's going to make that like the Chekhov's gun of this adventure.
Just wait.
And also, I would like to say thank you for Rockelman for subscribing to us for 13 months.
Oh my god!
Fantastic.
Our Australian champion of the blood sand.
Who he did ask earlier if for his reward for the Blood Sands if he could do an adventure for us. So that's something we.
Oh my
I'm super
god.
down. I mean, we're still going to send you a shirt and a hat, but also an adventure would be awesome.
That would be very cool.
Yeah.
Can we all do Australian accents?
I would be terrible at this. I am not.
I
At the risk of desperate defense. No!
No.
I won't even try.
Oh, it's a shame we're going to be an Australian NPC at the end of this adventure, right?
Yep, absolutely. That's how it ends. All right, so yes, you guys had
suggest just say shrimp and Barbie a lot.
shrimp in the bobby because it's a. I don't know. I can't do it. I'm
Shyla,
sorry.
throw some-
Just give me some Tim
throw some
Tams, and
shrimp on the bobby.
that's how we'll connect. So,
Tim Tam Slam.
Tim Tam. Oh my God, those are good. All right, back to the point. Like I said, back to the point. So we are in the Cloud Peaks. It is cold. It is windy. You guys have been traveling for most of the morning, and you're hearing these wing beats. And Benlin's kick-ass passive perception over here is like clocking everything that's happening. And yes, 5 winged kobolds have swooped into this clearing where you guys were passing through. Let's roll initiative.
Kobolds are attacking. Also, there is a very ill squirrel about 200 yards that way having diarrhea.
Just so everyone knows.
I didn't think kobolds had wings. Nice. Oh.
That's excited now.
You know
But
what's great?
you got well.
We did.
Okay, so
Traded.
We traded.
Maya.
Mine's a 24. That was a nat
Ooh.
20. Thank you.
Nice. First of tonight, second of
But that
tonight.
means
All right.
I have to go.
I got a nat 20 on my athletics check.
Second of tonight.
Oh, okay.
This is Cody.
Somehow I feel much more
Oh.
at home now that we're
0?
What?
Right?
So, look at that.
So happy for you.
Okay.
I level 1,
And
and I have a -1 initiative. So,
oh,
yeah,
well, we'll give you 1.
that's fine.
That's rough. Okay, Paige.
16.
16. And Carol.
10. I have a higher initiative than you.
I don't know.
All right.
How do you have Irish?
So,
I think you got
and-
16.
Oh, sorry, my bonus is higher than yours.
okay. So, as you guys can see on this map, actually, let's go ahead and I think we just kind of stuck you guys on there. How would you be moving? Is this about the arrangement that you guys would have been in?
It would have
Or
been me and Bo, since I knew they were coming, right?
Sure.
So it would have been me and Bo in the front with Chompgood next to me.
Okay.
And then usually Kirill in the back with Naya right behind us. And then Paige, wherever Paige usually is.
Is that accurate?
Except I would be in the front. But yeah.
We're getting there.
I'd probably be to the side of you two.
Okay.
Makes
Like
sense.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, for the viewers at home, here we go. We've got our 5 kobolds flying into the clearing, going after our intrepid adventurers.
Don't like that.
Goodness.
That seems unnatural. That seems unnatural.
Can they get enough heat from the sun for being cold-blooded creatures?
Actually, kobolds and dragons are not cold-blooded.
Oh.
As I pull out my hammer.
All right. As they're hearing all of this conversation, it's like, you will be our lunch.
I will
They
be
speak
nobody's
common.
lunch.
These kobolds be coming.
Fat chance, bud.
Okay. And so that is Naya to start us off.
Okay, so they are in the air.
They are in the air. They're about 15 to 20 feet off the ground, depending.
Okay, so I would like to get within 10 feet of one of them so that I can be within 30 feet of it in the air.
How high are they?
15 to 20 feet, she said.
And this is why I need a lovely assistant like Hank to help with
We all
the map.
need Hank for this.
Right?
He's
Oh
our
my god.
master of the Pythagorean theorem.
So we're gonna. You want to be within 10 feet of.
One of them.
Or 30 feet, you said?
So I need to be within 30 feet of one of them, and they're in the air, so wherever.
If you're there, you're within 30 feet of all three of those.
Okay,
Nice.
cool. So then I will spend 2 key points. I'm going to use my water whip. So I kind of crouch down and then stand up quickly, pulling my arm up, and that raises like a tendril of water up to it, and we'll try to grab it. It has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So
It's your whip.
Come here, darling.
Which one?
I'm going to say this one that's furthest away.
okay, remind me again, how am I doing a save on these guys? Because if I click it, then I'm just
Are
doing
you
a
on
dex.
their? Are you on their?
I'm on their
sheet?
character sheet.
So unless it specifically says saving throws dex, that's what you do.
Okay. Gotcha.
So like right under their stats, it should say saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't have that, that means they don't add to their saving throw. So it's just a dex
So it's
check.
just a dex check. Got it. Okay. So for all 3 of them, or
No, just
Which one?
one of them. The one that is right here.
Farthest
Like,
away?
You can see that? Yeah, that looks like it's farthest away from me.
so this guy here. Okay, so that will be a 5.
Okay, so I'm going to do 3d10 bludgeoning damage, and then I'd like to pull it 25 feet closer to me.
Okay.
Wow, 11 damage.
Okay.
Now that he's within range of you, can you punch him a bunch?
Yeah. Oh,
How close do you pull him?
does this count as
It
an
says
attack
25
action?
feet to her. So
Probably.
Okay, so actually, as you do that, it just lands flat on the ground.
Dead.
It's dead?
It's gone.
Oh,
Did you
well, I
go
feel,
for
I feel sorry, bad for going so hard on you, Doug.
You grab him around the neck and his neck just snaps as you pull him. And he just like ragdolls through the snow behind you.
If I may do an intimidate check on the others based on that. That's cocked.
Are they intimidated?
8.
No, they are not.
Well, all
Did
right.
they even see it?
She's a little angry. It's like, how dare you?
All right, that's all.
That was his one true weakness, Water. He was super weak to water. He was a fire type. The rest of us are grass types. It's fine.
We're good.
Yeah.
All right, it's actually the kobold's turn now.
Good to hear.
But
Okay, so right here we are going to move this one.
they're gonna pepper us with arrows, guys.
And
Ready?
I'd rather be salted.
Knock
With arrows?
loose.
Assaulted? Assault that?
okay, and then
I still use that joke.
oh, that's 10 feet. Darn it. And then let's see here.
My assault and battery joke? Or prison?
Move here. So all of these guys are going to start flying around, trying to gain some. I don't know, circling you guys. It looks like. And then,
I will turn to Kirill and be like, should we feel bad about what's about to happen?
No.
I mean, to be fair.
Under different circumstances, I would say yes,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
this is on them.
So this first one that is right near Naya is going to, let's see here. We're going to do a drop. We're going to do ranged attack and try and drop a rock on you.
Oh, okay.
It's
So,
a big rock for him.
it is.
It's a,
All right. So does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
18 hits. Okay.
I am deeply embarrassed that I have just been hit by a falling rock.
Like, okay, why isn't it let in? Ugh. Thought I did the attack. And now I'm trying to do the damage.
Everyone has their 4 temp HP, right?
Like a dice. So
I'm like, where did my dice go? Get my tray out.
mine if you'd like.
Yes, can I take the d6, please? Oh, so you take 9 bludgeoning damage from the rock hitting you
Ouch!
across the temple. Ha! We hit! Yes! They're very happy with this.
You guys didn't see that, did you?
What?
Okay, so that's the first one going counterclockwise. This guy is just a little too far to do just about anything. So that is actually...
Also very common.
That's true. That's what happens.
If you say so.
So, yep, that'll be their turn because they all were trying to fly around and only one of them got close enough to actually try and hit. So I had to swoop down. Yep.
Well,
And
keep in
we
mind, if
are...
they don't attack, they can double move.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. So, but I don't know if I want them to go that.
No, they should get real close to
Oh,
us.
yes, I think
Yeah.
we should get right
Or
next
not.
to this.
Or not.
So
Whatever
they're,
they would
that.
naturally do.
I'm ready to end
And then,
this.
yeah, no.
they're 20 feet off the ground, right?
20,
Well, they're still up in the air.
Oh, but I could have ended it.
30. There we go.
Where they were. I can still end it.
So the one that went and attacked Naya came down just a little bit, so probably about 10 to 15 feet.
What number?
10 feet.
Okay.
10 feet away from her.
Jeez.
And then drop
And
the
the rest of
rock
them are
and then
20.
The rest of them are
Tried to
still
fly.
at 20 feet up. Yeah.
No one give Rockwoman any attention for like the next 10
What?
minutes. He is trying way too hard. He just turned "We Will Rock You" to be about kobolds.
Thank you.
I didn't log into the damn
appreciate
Twitch
this.
to see this. I was like, no, I'm gonna focus. I'm not gonna log into the Twitch. No, I want to rock up instead.
And if you're watching this on YouTube, when you watch live, you can interact on Twitch.
Exactly. All right, so next is going to be Paige. Oh, gosh.
So we said this one near Naya is 10 feet away from her.
10 feet up.
10 feet
10
up.
feet.
Yes.
And she's 5 feet away,
So
so
she's not, it's not within 5 feet of her, thus granting me sneak attack, is what I'm saying.
I don't believe so.
I'm stretching here, but I can, the power of suggestion.
nope,
Power of suggestion?
no.
No. okay.
Unfortunately
I
not.
can think of no situation where you get sneak attack. at
Because
this
even if we assume that this number means that like it's the top of them and it's 5 feet down, you're still 6 feet away.
Okay, so Paige is staring at that one, and he's like doing this thing. He's like trying to figure out how to hit it.
Sure.
He just can't line it up properly, and then he realizes he doesn't really have that good of thumbs anyways. And he gets mad and he turns and he throws a dagger at this one.
Okay. The one at Naya?
No,
Or
The one
did I miss it?
closest-
the one closest to him.
One closest
This
to
one
me.
here.
Got it.
Yes.
Oh, it's the wrong key.
That one. Okay.
That is a 22 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
Sweet. So there's 24. I'm going to spend 2 of my fighter dice, and those are D8s, I want to say.
Your fighter ones are D6, I believe, unless they upgraded.
Let me look. Out of 8. I think it is still a D6. But I will spend 2. And then I will roll that D6 for damage. Then add the +2 from thrown weapon fighting. Thinking out loud. Wow.
Oh no.
Buddy.
So that's 4, 6. So 11 damage.
Okay.
Nice, that's what I did.
All right.
How does he look?
He looks
dead.
dead. He is down on the ground and just pummels down into the snow. Making
I love how everyone at the party is like, oh, that was a bad shot. I did glance. Oh,
I'm
he's
sorry.
dead.
Oh, it's dead.
I go,
Burning just enough. We don't want to waste any energy.
Yeah.
I thought it went a little wide. And then I see it just plop to the ground. And I go, Naya, 1 for 1. As I throw another one, I use action surge.
Oh, you bitch.
I use my action surge to throw another one at this one.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
That is my action surge.
Thank you for ruining my plans.
Everyone wanted a little bit of blood.
I was so excited.
That's a 18 to hit, I want to say.
18 hits.
Woo!
Is that kobold within 30 feet of Chopgood?
Can
I don't think so.
I will spend
Which
2.
one?
One below or the
He's
one above?
attacking.
That one.
Can Paige forego moving to get advantage as a rogue?
No, there's certain. I think there might be a feat that lets you do that, but not rules as written.
Okay,
Or
or
there's
bringing up
there's
steady
a-
aim.
There's a rogue
Okay.
alternate class feature that lets you do
Oh,
that.
cool.
They're
Okay.
20
Yeah, I was
feet
like,
up,
I'd
right?
never heard of it before. That's
Yes.
cool.
So he's within 30
he's
feet?
within 30 feet.
Okay. Okay.
He's
I will
only-
trust the math.
He's only 25 feet away
All right.
from Trump.
To be fair, these guys are not very smart. They just think that, hey, there's 5 of us. We're
Yeah.
going to go and kill these guys. That's usually enough for them.
And
Maybe
then
they're hungry.
Not these level 10s.
Suck it.
so I hit that one. I'm gonna spend
Okay.
2 of my rogue dice.
Okay.
I think are D4.
So Rockelman is right. There is a 3rd level rogue feature added in Tasha's guide, where if you want to spend your bonus action, which you have not spent yet, aiming, you get advantage on this attack.
Oh.
But your speed is 0, so you can't move.
So now you can't move.
I already said that I already rolled it to hit, so I'm gonna forego that. But I'm gonna
Okay.
keep my bonus action.
Okay.
No, hold on.
He just said he was going to keep it.
He's going to.
I have so much text for this character to read. Like more than any other character I've ever piloted.
Filthy multi-classer.
You're right.
Filthy.
I can't believe I let Rhea
You were the
talk me
one that
into this.
introduced us into the
I
term
know.
of filthy multi-classer. Don't give me that look.
You're trying.
Look at him blush. Look at him blush.
He knows exactly.
Yes, you
That
have.
indicates shame.
So that's 7, 10. That's 12 damage to that one.
Okay.
Even down.
Shove.
And then I'd like to use my bonus action for my offhanded dagger.
Oh my gosh.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
I go 2 as I spin to throw one at this boy.
Here.
Yes.
All right, let's see the dice. Bless us again.
I'm gonna use a different die because I feel like that one's gonna be tapped out.
Betrayal.
Stay with it. Just stay with it.
Should've stayed with
Stay
it.
with it.
Jake got way too confident.
Sit down, the one that's been giving you the high one.
Just when I was like, maybe my luck's gonna take a turn, she reared her ugly head.
And that's a natural
I
one.
rolled a natural 1 for a total of 8.
Does
The
not hit.
natural one is always.
Yeah, nope, it's gonna miss. And so as you're doing that, it flies wide and arcs over and actually like lands skirting close to Naya as you're throwing your dagger. Or wait, no, I was thinking the other way. You're going that way.
He almost hits me.
You almost hit Kirill, yeah.
I go,
So,
ooh.
or it like slips out of your hand.
Hero, if it makes you feel better, they don't leave scars.
Only mental ones.
It
Yeah.
doesn't.
Just whizzes right by
I don't think it would have hurt you that
and
much.
goes off what looks like into the bushes there. I was thinking the dagger was coming from the other way from the kobold towards Paige, and I'm like, that's why. I'm like, oh yeah, it'll arch that way. Nope. Directionally wrong. That's okay. All right, so that was Paige. We've got Kirill next.
Kirill was preparing this like flaming orb in his hands, and then as the dagger flies by his head, he turns back and looks at Paige. Well, fine, if you want to be the star. Far be it for me to stand in your way.
I never said I wanted to be the
Eldritch Blast, and I'll hit
Okay.
the one in front of me here to the south side.
Okay.
You can do it.
That is going to be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
I really hoped so. That would have been. Ooh, this one kobold roll for armor.
They have
Coulter,
11
just to
HP.
remind you again, it's 2 bolts, not 2d10.
That's why he said Eldritch Blast.
Oh, I thought Firebolt was when you had to roll twice in Eldritch Blast.
Firebolt is, and then you have it backwards.
Firebolt, you roll 1 and it does
1
everything
attack
in
roll,
1.
2 damage.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast is 2 attack rolls, 1 damage.
Wasn't that 20? Okay.
You are gonna roll twice.
Those are going to be 9 for the first bolt
Okay.
and 10 plus
Ooh. just because it's so damn satisfying.
1 for the second.
Oh! So 11.
Well, I guess actually no. It's just 19 total.
19. All right. Yep. So that one is down. It plummets down into the ground, and then
I just disintegrated in the air.
all right. So we've got one left.
Sorry.
One left carrying Naya, and it is Benlin's turn.
Don't look
Oh
down
wait,
at the
were you
animal.
going to do anything else? I'm sorry.
I will give. Whose turn is it next? Sorry.
Benlin.
I will give inspiration to Benlin. Don't. Okay. I will give inspiration to Naya.
I'm just going to calmly walk up to Naya and cast guidance on her.
Okay.
D10, D4. You're
Yep.
you're real set.
Okay.
My turn.
That's your turn. Okay, great.
I'm not going to steal the one that Naya wants.
That's fine.
I'm not interested.
Oh, I didn't even get to him.
You have another water
I
whip?
guess I could do that again.
All right.
Well, I'll go up and ask.
Oh, please.
Okay. And then I will chill touch it. I guess I will take that. I don't need it. 27?
27 will hit.
6 damage. I'm the asshole, I guess.
6 damage. Is that, and you said it's ice touch?
No, it's necrotic damage.
Necrotic damage. Okay.
It's called chill touch, but it's literally a skeletal hand.
Got it.
Instead.
He's still up.
I know.
He's still up.
I was aware.
So,
Actually, since that was an attack roll, another 3 for 9.
9 damage. Okay, now he's down. You have 1 HP left.
As Chompgood just spits an acid loogie at him.
And the snow around you is littered with the bodies of 5 winged kobolds.
Should we have kept one of them for questioning?
I asked you.
Oh, you know what? We probably should have. Yeah, I hate the cold.
I'm sure there'll be more. Pigeons of the sky, right?
Have we made camp?
We just woke up.
Yeah.
It's
This is
about,
first thing in the morning.
yeah, it's mid-morning at this point, so you guys are still...
Bo doesn't even say anything, and just goes back and starts packing up. It's like, fuck all of you.
Stupid.
Excited.
All right, so you guys have defeated the kobolds.
Wait, you didn't get to do anything.
No.
Man, so
Minor note. We dealt with one dragon. Kobolds often indicate another.
Kobolds are humanoids, right?
they are small humanoid.
Well, we'll definitely have to be on the lookout. You
Are
know,
you
I-
gonna raise a... And you're not paying attention to Naya.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about you all, but I wouldn't mind meeting another dragon.
I don't think this one is going to be as fun as the first. Remember we had the whole conversation about metallic versus not.
Right. Meat, kill. You know, I could use some new dragon skin leathers.
Actually, that I would be okay with.
That'd be
Fireproof, right?
Well, depending on the size,
Depends.
perhaps we can split it.
I'm curious as to what this dragon's horde is going to be.
Yes.
Skeletons have an intelligence of 6. Right? Just hear me out.
Okay.
Intelligence of 6.
The
Which is sentient,
the same smart of Cody.
right?
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
as smart as
created-
Cody, that's right.
Yes. And they are created out of the bodies of the things they were in life. So couldn't we just ask them to take us to where they live?
Skeletons, well, so they can't speak.
They can't speak.
Okay.
So I can't ask them.
Does
like,
your thing make them under your control?
my command?
Well,
24
okay, but if
hours.
it's also a skeleton, then it's not going to be able to fly.
No. They can still show
Also,
us the
it doesn't
way.
have a brain, so how does it know where it's going to
It's
go?
magic. Okay.
So that becomes your choice then. Does it remember as a skeleton? Because it's now just...
It doesn't say either way.
Yeah.
Because there's been skeletons in the books that are like themselves skeletons, and then there's like sometimes like mindless skeletons, but they do have an intelligence of 6. They can wield weapons and armor.
So I guess it's a quick
Okay.
question of do they remember?
Like if they were zombies, I would say no, because zombies have an intelligence of 2.
So yeah,
Okay.
to you.
So what exactly are you wanting to do?
Raise them as skeletons and ask them to show us to their home.
Raise all 5 of them as
I
skeletons?
can raise 3 of them.
Okay. If you would like to attempt that, you may.
Okay. The 4th level spell slot. Should I try it?
Are you asking our characters about it?
No, I'm
or-
asking you guys as my fellow players. Do you think I should?
Well, I don't have an answer.
Well, I don't know if Helena doesn't feel personally that these kobolds are related to the elemental ruins that we're going towards. But if they are, then I'm wrong, whatever.
I would kind of agree with the lead on that. I think it's a conversation we should have more in character than as players, but if we're having the conversation as players, then I would agree with Helena that like it's probably incidental.
So Bendel will go like, well, we can't ask them anymore, but I could bring them back and ask them to show us where they came from.
They're just kobolds in the snow.
Do we have any indication, aside from the fact that a dragon took over a previous laboratory, that this wizard has a connection to them?
Can I roll to see if some meta knowledge I would have about kobolds might be persistent here?
I mean, last time I think Paige or somebody rolled
I
to
had studied the sea or the terrain out here and stuff.
right, and so you'd gotten some indication about some of the dangers and things that lived out here. I don't know that you would necessarily have.
Well, my thought process, let me tell
Okay.
you what my thought process
Okay.
is, and then I'll ask you if I can roll to say it in character. Kobolds often move into like ruins and stuff like that. So if there was an abandoned laboratory up here somewhere, there's a very good chance they had moved into it because that's
Okay.
what kobolds do.
And Kirill's, because Kirill just sees dragons everywhere, his mind is they are serving a dragon actively. So they're just going to lead us back to a dragon, which doesn't have to do with our guy.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so I would say that. Give me a history check.
Here we go, you guys.
Chester.
8.
8. Okay, so
Intelligence is a dog stand.
I don't know about that.
none of my characters have intelligence as a ghost. I want to know shit.
So you have this idea of where kobolds come from. I would probably say that you're more familiar with the standard terrestrial kobolds and not necessarily the winged kobolds. But yeah, I don't know that you would necessarily make any kind of connection as to where they might live and how that would connect with what you're doing now or where you're trying to go.
In that case, I will army crawl underneath Bo and then turn into a Wraith.
Okay.
12.
All right.
Do you tell Bo that first?
I mean, he should be used to it by
Dexterity
now.
check.
That's up to Bo.
Okay.
Lots of choices and things.
What else are we doing, guys? Anything else, or are we moving along?
I think we need to be on the lookout for a white dragon.
Paige is annoyedly getting the snow out of himself as he's decided he doesn't like the snow.
I'll prestidigitate more of it off of you as I see you doing it.
Thank you.
You were fabulous back there.
Really?
Only you've gotten that third one.
I admittedly was a little jealous, but
In fact, when you tell the story later, Kiro, let's just say you got it.
Oh, I don't want to steal any thunder. I have fun sometimes.
I think when I tell this story, I'm going to say that you got the first one. As soon as it dropped the stone, you whipped it out of the sky and rammed it into the ground.
That is what happened.
And then Paige got the rest.
How is Bo feeling and receiving this? Or have you walked off?
And he's checked out.
Okay. Gotcha.
Bo is a very humble turtle.
Yeah. Fair. All right. So you guys travel along, continuing along. Are you following the map that you were given?
Yes.
Who was reading the map? Did we have?
I think it was a combination me and Bo.
I tried.
And
Yeah,
then,
because we fucked up last time.
led you off to the
Yeah.
to the left and a dead end and okay.
Everything we own
Good roll
belongs to
again.
the left.
Just please be.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll for me.
It's very old parchment.
Uh-huh.
10.
Okay.
Inspiration.
So you're traveling along and the weather starts getting a little more difficult. It starts snowing and a little bit of a flurry comes in and it's blowing and visibility starts to diminish a little bit. It's getting colder. The wind's blowing in your face. It's a little harder to breathe almost because of the cold. And so you guys are plodding along, but maybe, you're not going as fast as you were yesterday. So it's going to take you a little longer to reach where you're hoping to get to today. Go ahead and let's see, roll again for me.
I warm
Assistance.
prestidigitation is freaking phenomenal.
Yes.
Being able to chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material. So I warm. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Rockelman. I warm my scarf that I have wrapped around my face for the next hour.
Very nice.
I'm a cold adapted.
And I can have 3 of those going at the same time. So who else is having a hard time?
Me.
I'll do the same for you.
I have my shell I can tuck into.
I'll do the same for you. So the 3 of us have warm, just
So your eyes are
warming
just
scarves.
Out of your
Pulling the map up like.
If you
Yeah.
look really closely, you can see my cold weather clothes vibrating because I'm purring in the warmth.
Aw.
22.
22. Great. Okay. So even though there's a bit of a flurry, you are able to notice the. I just lost words. The landmarks on the map and are able to follow them along. And so as you are moving into the cold and climbing higher and higher up into the cloud peaks, you're losing a lot more of that. The forested area, the forest kind of fades away and it becomes just rocky. A lot of rocks on either side, these different pathways and mountain passes. And it's getting darker now. So you guys have traveled for the majority of the day. I know that you have to stop and rest for a little bit.
An hour.
Okay.
Every 6.
Okay. So you'll go ahead and do that as you stop and rest for your short rest while you're moving into this colder and more rocky terrain. Do you guys want to do anything during your short rest or continue on?
Oh, these witch tits when you're not a Roth.
Yeah, it is definitely, it's very, very cold.
I'll trade my own to warm some of your clothing.
I mean, I just worry about ice getting in the cracks and.
I mean, you'll
I don't
get
want
back
them
to
to
it
grow.
soon enough. I can be cold for a little bit.
So you guys keep going up into the mountain and you feel like where you are, as Bo is examining the map, you seem to be coming a lot closer to your destination. You have the feeling that you're most likely going to reach it sometime tomorrow. But as the night starts to diminish, the light starts to get darker. You've been traveling now for maybe 12 hours for the day. It's getting
No more signs
Pretty
of like
dark.
winged beats or anything like that.
You haven't seen anything. You haven't heard anything yet. If you want to give me a perception check just to take a look at your surroundings and see if anything catches your eye.
I just read something fun when we were taking our short break. Finish with this though.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 27.
Okay. With a 27, you start noticing, or if you're looking around, you're seeing kind of shadowy areas in the rocks, more cavern structures. Nothing within those areas from where you've come or what you've passed so far that is alarming to you, nothing that you're noticing. So no noises, nothing that catches your attention while you're traveling.
Okay.
But just a lot more like cavernous areas, fallen rock formations, things like that.
So as we are moving forward, since we're at the front, me and Bo, any of those shadowy areas that are within 120 feet, I can cast Roth dancing lights
Oh,
in them, so
Okay.
I can make sure that there's nothing hiding in the shadows. So as
Okay.
we're moving along, little lights are flitting about and
Nice.
ahead of us, lighting up stuff. I didn't realize Roths could do that.
that's really cool.
And then also when we were on our break,
Fireflies.
Druidcraft lets you predict the weather.
Nice.
So I would have done that
Okay.
throughout. So for the next 24 hours, it lets you know what the weather's going to be like.
Cool. Okay. So if we're going back to that time, then yeah, you're thinking with the clouds and whatnot, there's probably going to be a flurry in here. Maybe a blizzard is going to be imminent, but it could.
So in the next 24 hours, there might be a blizzard?
There might be a blizzard.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
So
prepare for that then.
yeah, it's getting cold.
Uh,
Clouds are coming in.
might I suggest we tie ourselves together just in case?
Definitely should secure the tent fully.
Bo, when I transform, will you tie the harness on me, please?
Why did I not take? I think
Do you have the control weather spell?
no, but I have one. Oh no, I picked them last time. I was gonna say I could take one of my
Magic secret?
to get tiny hut, but
Yes, that's good. Okay.
I don't have access to it.
I haven't used Fireball yet, so I could trade out Fireball for Liam.
Yeah, this group really doesn't like it when you change your character though.
It's not true.
Reed's just feeling a little
Only when
vulnerable.
it's
It's
me.
okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So
Just kidding.
I was gonna let you change the next one. You just decided on something else. So
So it's getting darker. What are you guys doing?
I mean,
Can't
after
do it
we,
again.
yeah, we should probably camp.
Okay.
Actually.
I haven't used either of the ones that I took because I took Fireball and Haste.
Haste.
Nice.
Haste.
Nice. Okay, so as
haste, that's like 5 turns, 5 hits or something.
So as you guys have kind of found an outcropping or someplace to camp for the night, you reach.
Can we find one of the crevices?
Sure.
So it's like out of the immediate elements.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
always the
Absolutely.
best at finding crevices.
Hey now.
So you guys will.
I don't think I've
You
seen
guys
a
find this
crevice.
outcropping where.
I don't think I've seen a crevice in the same amount of time as Benlin has, probably.
Well, I can only hope not.
So then let me. I'm trying to do the one thing where I move you guys, or at least you guys can
Oversaw
see
your
it.
2 soups.
Prestidigitate. I take this.
I haven't had a romantic partner since I escaped my kidnapping. So
I'm older than you though, so it might have been around the same time.
I was a hostage for 10 years.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
in my 50s now.
So we probably haven't had a partner in the same amount of time.
Okay, so you guys find.
15, 20 years for Benlin. But...
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, you guys can swap stories over the campfire as
He
you're.
doesn't like to talk about it.
I know.
It's been
Carol's
probably
tried.
I am
20, 22 years for Paige.
Are you
Goodness.
a virgin? Way of saying
All
it's
right.
worse once you've done it and then you lose it.
That's valid.
I don't know if that's worse.
If you don't use it, you lose it. So
That's not true either. All right, so you guys find this outcropping. This is where you end up staying for the evening. There is a small crevice, as you can see at the bottom of the map
I
over
don't
there.
like that it has a map.
But it's fine. Whatever. What was that other map when we first started over on the Sword Coast? Did you guys get attacked there? No.
We could have.
It was. I like to show you where you're going. I like to see what's happening. Okay.
I hope we're gonna be attacked.
Yeah.
I mean, our tokens aren't on the map, so
They're not
that
on the
is
map.
comforting.
Yeah.
Margot's like, oh, oops. It's just moving our tokens on.
It's fine. No, we're good.
Moving several other tokens that we can't see.
Exactly.
just lots of
I'm
like,
not
She
moving-
just,
I'm not
she
moving
just
anything. I
selects
don't know what
all
you're
and then
talking
changes the layer, including our tokens.
23? Oh my god.
So you'll notice that there's large boulders on here. It looks like there is a some kind of toppled over tower or pillar in the snow. Lots of different boulders, and you guys decide to. You said you were looking for an outcropping, so you guys are at the bottom of the map.
Benlin spends an inordinate amount of time looking at that pillar and then looking around and going like, where the hell did this come from?
If you say anything, I'll go roll history.
I'm just like looking at it and I'm looking around. Like there's no other structures of any kind, right?
So I mean, it's like the crevice that you're going into is part of like a cliff area. So
But I don't see it.
there's no other structures in your immediate view. No.
Kira, what are you looking at?
Kirill has begun to realize that Paige's method of stealing often requires him to actually read and research and like learn. So I will ask for your help.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think out loud? It helps. It helps. me.
Okay, so looking at the architecture of this, and then can I roll history on the tower?
Sure.
It's just a pillar.
How?
It's a pillar.
So a 23 for the history of the pillar.
Okay.
This is where Margaret goes like, I found this map online.
I did. But it could work. So basically, it looks like it's part of a larger structure. So half of it seems buried under the snow. And from what you see of it, it reminds you of giant architecture. Although it seems very narrow. It's almost decorative in its construction. It does look like something that you would conceivably think of as part of giant architecture.
We found it.
We found it.
This is the baseline.
That's it.
We know from what we learned that he moved into an abandoned fortress of cloud giants. This architecture, thank you so much for pointing it out, it wasn't structural or anything, so it's probably far on the outskirts, but is cloud giant in origin, or is giant in origin anyway? And if it's not cloud giant, they killed whoever it was, so.
Could it have fallen? Is there we're at the bottom of something where it could have fallen from?
Yeah, so you guys are actually, the crevice that you've camped out at for the night is at the base of what looks like to be a very tall, cliffside. And if someone wants to make a comparison from where you are to what the map looks like, give me perception
cool.
Yeah.
Hold it up for Bo.
23.
Okay. So with a 23, you make a comparison from where you've decided to camp, where the map is supposed to be leading you, and where it says here in, circled with the question mark. That looks to be to the top of the area of you're underneath almost, it seems, of where you need to go.
Is the cliff significantly tall?
It's fairly tall. It's pretty tall, yeah.
Can you give me it in feet? Or is it miles? Miles? Would miles be miles high?
I would say a mile high is going to be too high. It's a few thousand feet.
I can't. Okay.
And you've done your 2 wild shaping for the day.
Well, I get back after it.
Okay, that's right. Sure.
But-
Paige is just looking up. He's like, he gets some of the rope out of his climber's bag.
No,
puts
we're
it on, and
sleeping
starts,
first.
getting his claws ready, making sure they're sharp against the rocks.
Darling, we have to
Where are
run
you?
this.
Paige, you're not thinking about climbing that, are you?
Don't we have to go up?
Not till tomorrow.
Morning.
Oh, tomorrow. Oh, okay. I should still probably prepare. And then he just goes back to sharpening his claws on the rocks.
Well, you take first watch then.
Yeah, I guess I did just inadvertently sign up for that, huh?
I'll take it with you because I want to try something. And I will clap my hands together and summon a particularly studious owl.
You would. An owl, my goodness.
Wake me up for a second.
Okay.
Good.
Good.
You're welcome.
Bo,
So,
second.
Good. I was wondering if you'd be so kind to shoot up this cliff face and tell me what's up there.
Okay. So Hootgood starts circling where you are, trying to catch an updraft, getting a current. He's not just going to go flying up the cliff face. So it takes him a few minutes or a couple, to a little while to get up to the cliff face. Everyone else is
3 hours.
bedding down.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm staying on watch with Bedlin.
So while he's distracted with Hootgood, perception check for me, please.
Well, so I'm not actively tied into who could because after the first 100 feet, I lose it. So we
Okay.
have to go and then
Come back and report. Gotcha.
So can I roll perception?
Sure. Go ahead.
And 8 as
8.
as Paige is like taking a rock and like knocking out pieces to look for like handholds in the rock.
There you go. Sure.
I rolled a 6, so 19.
What?
Level 10, man.
Goodness.
It's just expertise,
Jeebus.
man. You have
Okay.
expertise.
Well, that's why I have a +8 in perception and +13 in persuasion.
So you guys are. Paige is just very distracted and out. Are you in the cavern or outside at the face of the
At the
cliff?
face.
At the face of the cliff, looking for handholds, trying to make places for possibly pitons to go and getting ready to
Knocking
climb.
chunks away in a pattern
Okay.
that you can climb up.
Okay, but only like within your reach, or are
Yeah.
you trying to climb up?
No, I mean maybe like a couple feet up extra.
Okay.
And I'm just
Okay.
like, oh, yeah, there's a few
He's
of us.
telekinetically floating off the ground inadvertently.
I technically could do that too.
Gotcha.
So if Benlin turns around, Paige is like sitting cross-legged, floating up. I'm just like,
And I'm like, Paige, feet on the ground.
I can't hear you.
All right.
I'm not listening.
With the 19, so you're watching out from the opening of the cavern, or where are you?
I assume we would set up like a little watchfire just in the mouth
Okay.
so that we can see like 180 plane in front
Sure.
of us.
So as you're watching and looking around, the snow starts to pick up a little more. Just not necessarily a heavy snowfall, but wind. So you're getting wind blowing in different directions. First, it's going from east to west, then it's blowing from west to east. But
Paige, with all this wind, I'm going to be thinner. It was an erosion joke. Get it?
You hear stifled laughter.
But yeah, nothing significant that catches your eye or that alerts you during your watch.
To be honest, I'm
After,
not paying that close attention.
just like waiting
Yeah,
for
with your
Hootgood to get back.
20 fucking 3.
Yeah.
It just comes naturally to him.
So Hootgood, after a while, comes back down and lands in the rocks in front of you.
And while I am using speak with animals, he still relays the information through interpretive dance. But I understand him clearly.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Wait, how many?
I think if we're supplying awards for DMs for different things, Margaret gets the physicality award for sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm a physical actor. We do things with our bodies. We make it happen. That's how you tell stories. I'm Hispanic. We can't not talk with our hands.
I love it. I love it so
Okay.
much.
I'm glad you appreciate it. Okay, so Hootgood comes down and tells you that at the very edge of the cliff face, it's really far up, but there's only like a couple of different archways. You see a couple archways up there. They're rather tall, and it looks like some steps going down for the pillars. One of those pillars has broken off at the cliff face, and that's what looks like it may have tumbled down. Or it's you can make that assumption easily is what happened. But there's big pillars. There's really big arches. But just like a pathway of arches, and that's about it right there. So I don't know.
See any stairs going down? Who's good?
No, nothing going down. No.
What it look like that pillar over there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very
yeah.
sure about
Yes. Yes. Or at least some of it. That one's small.
compared to that one.
Those are bigger.
All right. Thank you for your service, and then I will poof him out of existence.
Das Vida.
You're not gonna hoot him out of existence.
Poof him.
Feathers everywhere.
Fucking
He wasn't very
poop.
nice.
Violent.
Yeah.
Happy
Yeah,
Pride.
Yay. Okay. So that's the information that you get from Hootgood.
There are definitely ruins up there, but I don't know if they're what we're looking for.
Well, we're looking for ruins that contain a whole
I mean,
fortress.
you saw Hoot's dance. There's no way that that's up there.
Do we have to go below?
I'm assuming there must be some kind of hidden stairs or something.
If the ruins are above, does it distract us from going below where the real lair
I don't know,
is?
did we even look through this crevasse that we're currently in?
I don't think we did.
Should we do that?
There's nothing out there that's going to come in and kill us, right?
Come across yet?
You're the observant one. We probably should investigate. Yeah.
I will summon we use another spell slot to summon
Okay.
a wolf using Summon Beast.
Okay.
And so for the next hour, Look Good is going to watch the front of the...
Oh my god, you're leaving him on watch?
He's got sunglasses.
Wolves have the best perception roll.
I just-
the things I can
All
summon.
right.
Just puts his name. I'm smashing a very stylish wolf.
Oh,
Absolutely.
And
name
then
is Look
with
Good, but he looks
explicit
great.
instructions to howl if something seems dangerous to him.
Okay, so where is
He's where I was before. and
Okay.
we're going to go past the camp and kind of explore.
go
Because-
into
Because
The
we
cavern.
are responsible.
okay.
as Paige floats down and we walk past the camp, realizing that
I will
we're
pass without trace. Yes.
realizing that we're not gonna have to climb the rock face that Paige just spent so much time on. He's just gonna toss the tools and stuff down by his bedroll.
Oh. A little despondent, a little saddened. All of his hard work for the past 2
Nothing
hours.
says you're not gonna have to climb it.
I know, but Paige is like, well, if nothing's up there, we're gonna
Paige
have to go down into the lair, and then
Yeah.
climb out of that, and thus climb the opposite way from Center Zero.
Don't get disappointed, brother. We might find nothing. Or we might get killed.
I just, as long
Hey,
as
you
it's
could get
exciting.
killed still.
I don't like the cold, and I'm realizing that the longer we're in the cold, I think some of my fur is, and I kind of,
Hey, buddy, if it makes you feel any better, every small crack in my skin is getting condensation in it, and my arm could fall off at any moment.
that does make me feel better, actually.
Actually rolling? No, I'm joking.
Wow.
Yeah, are you okay, Benlin? I've been complaining, but I haven't asked you.
I've been at Buffalo most of the time.
That's true.
Oh, all right. So are you
Where's
guys
Punchpad? Are the X?
Punchpad?
We left the X,
the axe
right?
peaks?
I mean, they're with the rest of the party.
Okay.
But I figure we'll go 30 minutes in
Mm-hmm.
and then 30 minutes back out.
Okay.
Because that'll be an hour on my spell.
That's fine.
Just
Okay.
like investigating as much of this as we can in 30 minutes.
Sure. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Ooh. Can I assist you, buddy?
Yeah,
I
you sure can.
will
So this
also
is to
cast
go-
Guidance.
This is to go into the crevice that you guys have camped out in front of.
Yeah.
My +7 is asleep. Snoring.
Aw,
Your guidance is a
dang it.
D4?
Yeah.
Okay, and I have advantage?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, so I'm just like, okay, if we're looking for an underground lair, what am I looking for? And I'm thinking out loud of like everything as I'm looking really hard. Okay.
Weird, but not bad.
21
21.
on
Okay.
both dice rolls actually. They both were
Really?
13.
Well done. Okay. Not bad at all. And that was with guidance?
That was with guidance of a +1.
Cool. So you guys travel into the depths of the cave, and you said for half an hour. So it starts out really large. It's a very large opening that seems to narrow and narrow the farther back you go. And as far back, do either of you have a source of light?
We both have dark vision.
Okay. But it's night outside,
Mhm.
and it's really dark.
Yeah, so,
So-
I mean, we can see black and white in perfect darkness as long
Okay.
as it's not magical.
Okay, gotcha. So as you guys
And
are traveling,
technically, my dark vision comes from a magic item, if that helps. I have goggles of dark vision
okay,
because Earth Genasi don't have it naturally.
gotcha. Thank you.
And I just have cat eyes.
So your pupils are
My pupils are
And if it helps
ginormous.
you at all, I could also cast
No, that's fine.
light.
So as you guys are traveling into the back of or into the cave structure, you are noticing again that the cave seems to be compressing and getting smaller and smaller the farther back that you go. You are also noticing a weird smell. There's just like this strange smell coming from the back of the cave. Smells like rot.
The kind of smelly smell that smells smelly. What's rotting back
Always
here?
a good sign.
Don't know. Should we keep going?
I want you to know that I can't not keep going and find out what smells so putrid. You can head back. We
You
should watch
can-
out. We
I'm
should
going
watch
to use
out.
my
for the group.
racial pass without trace.
Okay.
Yes, that trace.
So you guys want. All right. Roll stealth.
So you add a +10, right?
Yeah.
You both do.
Or you're
Now,
giving me a +10.
I don't tell. Yeah, I'm giving you a +10. But I don't tell Paige this, but that means that look good is gone.
Okay. So the group is
Technically,
unguarded out front.
the
Got
axe
it.
beaks and them are still there. I mean, they're
Sure.
light sleepers, and it's close to when we should be switching over. So
Sure.
somebody should be waking up soon.
Sure. Okay. That's fine.
Naya, if anything.
What was your
It's been 4
Stealth.
hours.
Just with pass. So I rolled a 4, and then
Okay.
if you add the pass without trace,
Right.
that's a 25.
Okay. Great.
18.
18.
20. Dirty 20.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys, quiet as a mouse, even quieter than Mouse Good, are walking into the back of this. Sneak Good. Sorry. Dr. Mouse Good, Sneak Good.
It's
Dr.
Dr. Sneak Good Mouse.
Sneak Good Mouse MD. Thank you. Or DDS. I mean, he could be a dentist.
He's not into dentistry.
would have
Rodents
really little
very,
hands.
have very little need for dentistry.
That's
They
true.
just chew on
Indeed.
rocks.
And then for some reason, he is attorney at law after
Right.
his name.
Yeah, Esquire.
Well, I mean, I got in
Esquire.
that trouble.
MD, DDS, JD.
Yep. I like it.
PhD.
Quiet as whatever mouse you want to be, you guys are sneaking into the back of this cave, approaching whatever is giving off this putrid, awful smell.
Ugh.
Now back here, the snow hasn't gotten to anything. It's just too deep for the snow flurries to come in here. So you're on rock, and it's jutting out from different areas. Off to the side, behind a boulder, you see the body of 3 kobolds in massive decay. They're ripped up a little bit.
In your brain. Dragon lair? Did we find the dragon lair?
Can I make a nature check? Survival? Medicine? I have medicine.
You can make a medicine check if you'd like to.
They're dead.
Yeah.
Very dead.
Nat 20, 29.
Okay. So with the natural 20, you notice that they have gash marks out of them, like teeth marks, from being ripped up. But the tooth marks aren't very large. They're not as large as what you might associate with Ashgarlith. Maybe a little smaller. You know.
Maybe a little smaller?
Maybe
Or
a little smaller. Maybe a little smaller. Okay. But I mean, they've been here for a little while. They're not freshly dead. It's been, at least a few days.
Can I put Chopgood's mouth up to it? It's
Okay.
like a comparison. Would it
It's-
be bigger than Chopgood?
It's bigger than
But
Chompgood.
smaller than Astra.
About the size, maybe smaller. It's not quite the same size.
And with my medicine check, how old do I think it is?
This is about 3 or 4 days old.
Right, so I relay that information to you over
Okay.
our telepathic bond that we now share. And then I also think maybe you should telepathic Naya to wake up.
Good call.
Is she
So-
in range?
I don't know.
Well, you were walking back about half an hour.
Because I think he has a mile range.
It's a mile.
Okay. So then, yeah,
It's in
range
range.
enough.
Naya, are you dreaming?
No, I'm probably just meditating.
Oh, okay.
So.
So you get the most gentle possible,
You're here. Is everything okay?
is this okay?
I guess.
Okay, thank you for accepting me and
So polite.
and now you two are connected too. Benlin and I explored into the cavern.
Oh, regular threesome in here, huh?
It's quite pleasant, isn't it?
Oh, darling.
If there's not a wolf sitting outside. Do you mind just like keeping watch for me till we get back?
I can get up now, but are you all right?
Yes, we're perfectly fine. We're just yeah.
I think
we're fine.
I think we found the dragon lair.
Yeah.
There are 3 decaying
dear.
kobolds in here, and it smells awful.
Don't worry though. We're being super sneaky.
Of course you are. Well, let me know if there's any action.
If you feel the need to send the rest of the party to help us, we are very far.
As Kirill and Bo were supposed to take second watch, but nobody woke them up. I'm still dead asleep.
You're
Well,
still
I think
asleep.
we're still like 20 minutes from second watch at this point.
I
Yeah,
don't
because you were trying to do that.
wake up unless somebody wakes me up. So
Fair.
That's why
Okay.
we chose not.
That's
I
fine.
meditate.
if it hit my brain, it'd be an alarm clock. But otherwise,
So Naya, why don't you give me a perception check since you're technically taking the last bit of watch right now?
Wakes up from her trance. It's just a breathing monster.
Oh, here
She,
you are.
she sits up to see a wolf go.
Right.
15.
15. Okay. So you see the same thing that I was describing for Benlin and for Paige. The wind is blowing in different directions. First it flurries once east to west. Next it's blowing west to east, sometimes almost swirling in front of you. And so visibility isn't too bad, but I mean, the wind is moving pretty significantly out in front of you. So, which also, I will say, makes it a little harder to hear things. You know, wind is picking up. But you don't see anything immediately within the area that causes you alarm.
Oh, good. The weather's still terrible.
As you guys, are you exploring anymore farther back? Okay. So you walk back about another, like you said, you have dark vision to 60 feet. So at about 100 feet more, as you go back, the cavern ends.
Okay.
So you're at the very end of the cavern. It kind of closes off.
No
You-
offshoots or anything?
No offshoots, nothing there. You see piles of bones, just different bones kind of backed up into the back wall of the cavern. And that's it.
Make a nature check to see if there's corpses from 4 days ago, if that's around the timetable of a large cave dwelling predator, like going out for a hunt and then returning home. Like, did we decide to camp on the day that he like comes home?
I mean, I guess you could make a nature check, but we are going to take that roll and then take a quick break. So give me a roll. Give me a quick roll.
That 20 again.
Nat 20. We'll find out right after this.
So 19.
Welcome back, guys. So as we left off, Benlin was giving us a nature check.
19.
19 for what kind of creature might, or what was it? You're looking at,
So I wanted to know, so we found the corpses. And
Yes.
the bones.
yes.
So like I was making a nature check because like, so like me as Rio know that bears will go out for long periods of time for like returning to their den
Sure.
with like food to store.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if this gives me a timeline if something lives here.
I would say that yes, you have an idea that something
And if it's
might call
returning
this
soon.
thing home. Whether it's returning soon or not, I mean, then you'd have to get more of an idea of its motives. And I don't know that you would necessarily know what kind of creature it is. You know that it's large. You know that it's got a large bite. You know that it will eat the flesh of kobolds and other creatures because you have skeletons in the background, so skeletal proof of that. But not necessarily do you know exactly what might be.
So we need to get
in
back
here.
in range of your psionics to let Naya know that there could be a creature coming home soon.
Okay, let's skedaddle.
Okay.
Is it safe to just run and not sneak anymore?
Yeah, let's do
Let's do that.
Okay.
that.
So you guys were going carefully beforehand, being cautious, especially with the dark cavern, and you guys are full sprint back, or what are you
I
doing?
don't think full sprint.
Not a full sprint, but like
Okay.
a good
A good
marathon
jog.
run.
Doing a jog
Jog.
back. Okay.
I am on all four though, so it's a brisk.
Okay. Gotcha.
I only have 20 foot movement, so I'm way behind.
It's gonna take you a minute. It's gonna take.
You have 20 feet.
Yeah.
You're not gonna wild shape into anything that can move faster.
Oh, I can do that. I
do
turned into a cheetah.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, we start racing.
All right. So you guys are booking it back. You make it to about the halfway point. Naya, give me a perception check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. The wind is still howling and whatnot, but you hear a different tone now in the wind.
And I know what that is. It sounds like something breathing, I'm assuming.
It's like a growl, a huffing noise
my
off in the distance. Because the wind is kind of picking up, you can't quite make out what direction it's coming
I've
from.
been saying that we can't hear very well a lot.
It's windy. Have you ever been out in the wind when it's really picking up and then the snow? I mean,
We
I've
live in the
lived here all,
desert.
I know, I've lived here all my life, but I've heard that snow makes it hard to
It
hear
makes it
things.
very hard to hear.
Yeah.
Okay, continue to listen. Doesn't sound
Okay.
like it's getting closer.
Yes.
Okay,
Something's
I
approaching.
wake up, and Carol. Look alive, gents. I think something's coming.
At that moment, you hear Paige. Creature, monster, creature, live here.
Wait, weren't Benlin and Paige supposed to make this up?
They went exploring, and in the interim, it sounds like there's something big coming.
In everyone's head.
Oh.
We slept in something else's house. We slept in something else's house.
Yeah. So as you guys are, let's see,
Should we try
these
stealth?
guys.
So cheetahs, once per hour,
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize it was-
10
No
times
worries.
its normal speed, so 500 feet in a charge.
Wow.
So it's a single
But
action.
once per hour.
Once
I
per
can
hour.
steadily run 60 feet every.
Would you have thought to carry? Can you carry?
cannot carry him.
You cannot
That's too
carry
small.
him.
That's
Okay.
fine. You can
So-
fight too, so I can just keep.
So you're
running.
charging forward. As you guys are coming awake, you're bleary. You start hearing the same noise. And off in the distance,
There we fucking go.
an abominable yeti comes out of the snow,
Oh,
out of the flurry.
agree with me. I'll launch an Eldritch Blast immediately.
Okay.
You wake up quick.
Kind of always has Eldritch Blast, just on the tip of his tongue.
So
Honestly, every time somebody says something bad about
Oh,
it,
the
it's a
range.
struggle not to kill him.
The range on that is always. I like how abominable is in the title. Like, you know he's bad immediately.
It's more than a Yeti.
it's an abominable yeti.
More than a Yeti.
Wait, is that
Point
Mala?
of, point of point of
Yeah.
order.
Yes.
Is this Yeti related to Malai's family in some way?
Indeed, we must know.
No.
No, they're
Different part of it.
This is
Way further.
Yeah.
This
I don't
is
know
his-
the I don't know the
Often
mating
different
habits of Yeti and the
I mean, technically, they would have a common ancestor as being the same species.
It's his great granduncle's great granddaughter. Yeah.
twice removed that left home extra early.
There was a lot
Right.
of divorces.
Yeah.
The Southern Yetis have a hard time.
I mean,
All
they
right.
used to mate for life.
So
but it was a
you
different
you
time.
shoot off an Eldritch Blast.
Yes, I
Okay.
do. Okay.
2 of them?
Well, it always
Yes.
comes at us too.
Yes.
So,
Pew pew.
that's going to be a 27 and an 18.
Okay, both will hit.
Nice.
All right. Let's see what that looks like. That's going to. Mother. I wish I was a warlock. That's going to be a 5 damage total.
5 damage. All
Voila.
I
right.
just pissed him off.
Got his attention. Well, it's not dragon skin, but that fur would be awfully warm.
Oh.
Okay. Like, did it take damage?
Naya, I'm
There we
not
go.
going to wear that. I'll make it
Okay.
smell nice for you, but I'm not touching that.
in your head. Oh, that looks warm. Oh, that looks warm. Or,
Okay.
I guess it'd be
Oh,
sounds
goodness.
warm.
Why am I doing
You know,
We'll see.
next time you get a ABSI, you could take Eldritch Adept to get Agonizing Blast.
All right, initiatives from everybody, please.
Are we there yet?
No, but you will be.
So we should still roll initiative.
I would like you to roll initiative, yes.
See how soon.
What'd you roll, Wed? 4.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay.
Forward.
All right, so Naya.
23.
23. And
Nice.
then we've got Benlin with a 4. Wait, what's your total? 4? 4. Great.
She's
Looks
embarrassed.
good. Bo.
16.
16 for Bo.
Okay, so if we count my cheetah form, the cheetah's form's dex is 19, which would add 4, so I would be at an 8. But
Okay.
that's only because I'm a cheetah right now.
Okay. That's fine. Well, I would say that, yeah, you're approaching.
Because when you wild shape, it doesn't change your initiatives, but I rolled initiative as a cheetah, so I don't know.
Yeah. I would say that, you're in your cheetah form. You know that danger might be approaching. You're getting ready for that, so I'll give you the 8. Okay, Bo, you said 16. Paige?
4.
Oh, gosh.
Yes,
I
Bo.
And
lost the
Carol.
race.
17.
Thank you. All right. So once again, we have Naya
All right.
starting us off.
I am 50 feet away, yes?
Yes.
I would
Just
like
about.
to run up to him and attack him twice.
And
The
what's
accent will
your,
just give you
what's your speed?
advantage.
50 is my speed. Thank you. Okay, so 2 attacks. First is going to be 18 plus 8, 26, and then 16.
So that 50 feet would put you here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pew pew.
So what was your attack?
26 and 18.
Both hit.
Okay, so then that's gonna be 8 plus 5, 13 damage.
Okay.
Key point, he has to make a constitution saving throw or be stunned.
Okay.
Yet he's like, what are you doing in my house?
Yeah. It's like somebody's been sleeping in mine.
Ooh, I have some house gear. Ah!
All right. So that's a 9.
Okay, he's stunned
Okay.
until my next turn.
Of course he's stunned. She's
End of my next turn. Oh, that's so nice.
Nice.
Okay, go ahead and spend another key point attack twice more.
Gotcha.
And that's advantage because he's stunned or no?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I got an 18 and 16. Yeah, 18, 16.
Both of those hit.
Okay, so it's going to be 8 plus 6, 14, 15 damage.
Okay. All right. So next it's going to be Kirill.
All right. Kirill has been itching to use it and finally whips out a fireball and places it behind the Yeti.
Just like to point out, he automatically fails dex save.
Fantastic.
All right. So Hank, would you help me with the... Oh, wait, we don't need an aura for that. But yeah. So you're doing it right behind
Yeah.
the Yeti, making sure to miss Naya,
Yes.
I would hope. Or else
Yeah.
you're going to be pissed.
I don't want to hit her. She's scary.
You need extra?
Oh, no. My silver
You
dice.
need extra.
The dice goblin.
All right.
All right. So that is going to add up to a number, which I am going to tell you momentarily.
Wonderful.
That's going to be 34.
34 damage. Okay.
Did we ever
34 fire damage? Yeah.
Did we ever talk about whether we could use
For damage, yes.
Yes.
39 damage?
39.
Thank you for the inspiration.
Always helpful.
What'd you roll?
I tried.
All right.
We forgot to turn the switch.
You see me?
Off.
Well, are you doing anything else, Carol?
On my bonus action, I will give Naya inspiration.
Okay.
So that will be a
You are
D10 for you.
inspired.
Naya, don't get yourself hurt. You can knock this furry bastard off his ass.
Oh, he's not giving me any trouble yet, darling.
As an explosion goes off.
He's just trying to get home after like a long day out, trying to hunt.
The stunning strike is not an explosion; it's like a deep, resonant boom.
Yes, but then
With the fire.
But then the
Fireball.
fireball behind him, but he couldn't move out of the way of the
There's an
with the stunning
You
strike. Yeah.
punch him in the front, and then a fireball just goes off.
He doesn't have hair on the backside anymore. Good luck.
I just imagine the poor Yeti's like, oh, guests at my home. I guess I could share some of my.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Bo, go ahead.
He's the world's friendliest Yeti.
Okay.
Show me.
Rocketman says you hit him in the groin.
Yeah, that'll
Your
do.
stunning strike.
Yep, that'll do it.
He be dashing, he be dashing.
No.
No dashing.
No dashing.
Not while he's stunned.
If can I do it?
Yeti nuts roasting on an open fire.
Aw, poor Yeti.
Also, thanks Avery for popping in.
All right. Since he automatically fails Dex saving throws, oh shit. 9 points of radiant damage as Bo points his finger and a sacred flame comes down.
Okay.
Didn't say Shaker playing a wisdom save? Is it Dex?
It's Dex.
Oh, they get totally dead.
So he got punched, stunned, fire went off behind him, and then he got struck by lightning.
Yep. Yep. This Yeti's having a really tough night, and he just was trying to get home.
Yeah, his wife just left him, took the kid.
He just
Well, and that's why he's only
About
eating
to
like
retire.
every 4 days. It's hard.
He just has his kobolds left in the fridge for days until
Right.
they go rotten, and then he's
Yeah.
gonna have to throw them out.
Exactly.
He's
Yeah.
not hunting for 4 anymore.
He just
Yeah.
went out for a depression catch.
Right. That's what was happening.
And he's coming back with nothing. So
Yep,
he didn't
that's-
even succeed at that.
Yeah.
He's had the
so
worst
sad.
day of his life.
Yep.
At least it won't be much longer.
All right, Bo, is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it would be the Yeti's turn now, but he is stunned, and so
Stay.
can't really do anything. I'm trying to think. He can't. Can he take attacks even though he's stunned? No,
He cannot
can't do
take
anything.
actions or reactions.
No actions, no
But he can
reactions.
move.
I would think that he can't move if he's stunned.
He can only he can't move, he can speak, but only falteringly. He's incapacitated,
Yeah.
automatically fails strength and dex saves, and his attack rolls against it have advantage.
Okay. So yeah,
I think incapacitated where it says he can't take actions or reactions.
gotcha.
Yep.
Alrighty. So he's just kind of standing there dazed.
This'll show you if a snake out to pour and sit people in the middle of the night.
And that'll be Benlin next. So
It's
Benlin,
Well, you know.
poor sleeping individuals in the mouth of those caves. All right, Benlin. So you are about, I would say you're about 100 feet away from the entrance now to the edge of the map. And so you'll take,
So you can move 90 feet around if you include your bonus action. So I've been keeping pace with him. So
Okay.
If I'm 100 feet away,
Yeah.
I will activate my sprint ability
Okay.
and run 500 feet straight at the Yeti in a charge, which means I can attack it at the end.
okay. My goodness. So
Good. I'm gonna get him on.
I was going to say, see, he should be on here, but it looks like he is,
This cheetah mofo.
I tell everybody, the cheetah has been
there we go. Cheetah's Benlin,
I'm pretty
Cheetah's Benlin.
sure they see a
If they see a
cheetah
cheetah,
shoot
yeah.
out of nowhere, they're going to assume it's
Yeah, in a
Benlin.
snowy area. All right, go ahead.
13 plus 6, 19.
19 will hit.
For 9 damage.
Okay.
Uh,
You said Page is the edge of the map, right?
Yeah.
What about Jumpgood?
Chompgood, I thought, was with him the whole time.
Jumpgood was with
Carrying
me,
Jumpgood.
and he has a 40-foot movement, so he...
He's really
very-
He's way back.
Well, he could do 80 feet total.
Or were you carrying? Is it possible that you were
He's
carrying?
small. You could carry him.
If we were racing, I wouldn't.
Trying
I
to
would have
run back.
forgot.
5 minutes away.
Yeah.
He's
So
just a bit back. Yeah.
Chompgood's out of the picture for the time being. With that being the case, Paige, you've just gotten to the edge of the map, so we're going to call that probably your turn is just getting out into this area
Yeah.
if you're running and running.
I just have to remember. I think I can unwild shape as a bonus action.
Oh wait, what?
Well, like Jeltra, she can wild shape as a
bonus action, yeah.
I can't remember if I.
Dropping it, I believe, is a bonus action.
So if it is a bonus action, I will turn back into Ben.
Okay,
But if not, I'm gonna look it up. But if not, I'll cheat it.
gotcha. So as I said, Paige, you guys were about 100 feet back to the edge of the map, and so if you want to take your full action and bonus action to sprint to get to where you are, you're at least on the playing
It's a
field now.
bonus action.
Okay, so I'm at least there where I'm at on the map.
Yes.
Can I then use my feline agility to then move again?
You just double your movement speed.
So how does that?
So we
So if
move
you
you up.
dash or make an action, so like instead of having your 30 foot, you have 60 foot.
So you're doing double movements. You're doing 60, so it'd be 120, and then somehow you add an extra 30 to it because you said 90 feet.
So that's if he uses his bonus action dash. So that would make it 180.
Okay, and then
If he uses everything to move.
I also have feline agility.
That's what that is.
Okay.
So if you combine your feline agility with your action, your dash, and a
Okay.
bonus action,
90, 180 would get you right there.
so
If 90 got you to here,
I just need to get within 60 feet.
okay.
Well,
So
but
do you want
to
to
do that, you wouldn't have anything left.
Yeah.
right?
Fine with that?
But I think he's just saying he wants to get there.
So do you want to be 60 feet back from the Yeti, or
60 feet back from the Yeti is perfect.
got it?
If I can get there
That
somehow.
would be possible with
Yeah.
cunning action. You would have an action left.
I have an action left now. Sorry,
Because it would be 60 plus 60, 120.
small brain, head empty. You know.
So if you came out there, 90 would
And
get
60.
you here.
And 60
Because you're
feet
adding
is
extra.
where you want to be.
Right, so you wouldn't be 60 feet then.
Well, but he would have 120 now.
Right. So if it's 90 feet to get here,
Uh-huh.
right here. You add another 30 feet, he can get here.
Right. 90 plus 30 is
If you're saying-
120.
So he would.
So
not be
you would
60
still be
feet
about
away.
10 feet off from where you want to be.
So it's either use your feline agility and use everything and get here, or you can get to here, and then you'd have an action. You'd have whatever you have left.
Make a bunny hop.
You want to get here? Do you
I
want
will
to get?
go there, and then can I levitate myself?
It's not
Levitate would be up.
Attack.
Levitate is going to be up, not forward.
He's saying levitate, but
I know.
telekinesis.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Gotcha.
I'll just go there.
Okay.
Pant until
Okay.
the next round.
So Paige is catching his breath, and top of the round, Naya.
Okay, 2 more attacks.
And it's at the end of this turn
at
that
the end
you've
of
done
it.
is going to wear off.
Wow. Okay, so that's gonna be. I don't think either of those are gonna hit. 5 plus 8 is 13.
13 does not hit.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and spend a key point and take the dodge action.
Okay.
I'm done.
Gotcha. Then Kirill.
Okay. Also, I'm gonna say the second time because I think he popped on just afterwards. But again, shout out to Avery. Thank you for joining us for this. And I will then go ahead and I'm not gonna fireball again because I don't think it's totally worth it right now. I don't want to waste everything at like waking up in the morning. But I will go ahead and Eldritch Blast him. Also, I think Naya still has inspiration. Okay, cool. So I will go ahead and double Eldritch Blast the Yeti as Kirill just turns around and still shoots that bolt of force
Okay.
at his fists. That's going to be an 11 to hit
11 does not hit.
and a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
All right. That's going to be 9 damage from me.
Okay.
And I cannot give another inspiration until that one is used, so I will...
No, we figured that out last time. You can. You just can't give
Give it to the same person.
Got it. So then, as I see Naya like holding the action, waiting for it, I will call out to Benlin. You bastard! Don't go deeper into the cave, but also kill that thing. God damn it! And give you inspiration as well. So take a d10.
I did watch Paige.
Well,
Yeah, blame Paige.
oh yeah, because we know Cage was the one that decided to go in. He was trying to climb up.
If that ends your turn, Kirill, then we go to Bo.
I'm at a 4 now. Initiative.
All right.
Cheat anymore.
All right.
And now my dex is higher.
Zamiora.
That doesn't do anything. I just told you guys.
Oh, okay. We're in the aura.
Yeah.
Nothing can hurt us in the aura.
I mean, it's a +6, +5.
So what?
You have a 20 con? Charisma?
Wait, hold on. Sorry, it's a +4. It's a +4 to all saving throws if you're in that.
Even the Yeti.
Nope.
Damn.
It's only friendly creature.
We purposely exclude the
Oh.
Does a 15 hit?
15 meets. Yes.
Okay, and oh, shit.
Yeti should have picked a better neighborhood. This one's just filled with adventure.
Normally it's fine.
Pillars
I will
falling from the
fix-
sky. This place is dumb.
This neighborhood is gentrified.
I mean, look at like the major cities. Candlekeep's moving
They
in.
just put in a Starbucks down at the oak tree.
Yeah.
Let's turn it
He just applied there too.
The barista was squirrel good. He makes a mean macchiato.
I don't think you guys understand the naming theme. So squirrel good would be hide good. See, hides nuts good.
So he makes a hazelnut
Whoa.
macchiato.
27 points of damage.
27 points of damage.
Hold on. I need a D10.
Well, let me just add a little D10.
Oh, stupid poison thing, or that great poison thing. That's another 7 poison damage.
27, so 34.
Yes.
Okay. This Yeti is swaying on his feet.
How much HP does this goddamn thing have?
If
Is
you
he gonna do anything?
Well, now it's his
He
turn.
can't.
We're gonna see. Let's find out, guys.
Come at me, bro.
Yep.
I'd much prefer you come at either me or Bo.
I took dodge, so.
Okay. So, what kind of damage was that, by the way?
Part radiant, part slashing, part poison.
Okay. Gotcha. So,
You're complicated.
Little radiant, little slashing.
all right. So, seeing as everybody has gathered up in front of him and he's taken a lot of damage, the Yeti is going to look at all of you, hunch down, and I need a con save from everybody.
+4.
A con save from Naya, who's at Bo, and Benlin. Because you two are far enough back.
I was gonna say different
No,
everyone.
not everybody.
This
And +4.
Add plus 4,
13.
13.
Does dodge help me with this? No. What was it again?
Con.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's con.
Yeah, Constitution save.
Right, a little bit better.
Okay, so 14,
13.
13,
8.
8. What?
I rolled
Okay.
that one.
Oh God!
I have a +7 con.
Okay, hold
Yeah.
on.
It's okay. I'm right next to you, buddy.
Yeah.
So you're at level 10 doing like shit tons of damage, and then nobody can make a con save.
I mean, if it was.
I did okay.
Do you know my charisma
Not
thing?
bad,
from
not
this?
bad. What?
13.
Oh jeez.
Dice.
That
That's a lot of dice. Boo!
What's he doing?
Boo!
narratively, what the fuck is happening?
He's just farting.
I mean, he's still possibly probably on fire from the back. So,
He's making fireballs of his own.
Combo.
It should be the other way.
oh, yeah.
Okay.
If she made us do a deck save.
So, as you guys are in front of, oh no, it's a cone.
Yeah,
30
still
foot
all
cone.
in a cone.
You're all in a cone.
Well,
Because it would go from one point out, right?
He can take a 5-foot step back.
I would.
Push
Yeah,
the
he's gonna
cone.
go back. He's gonna move back.
so then he's going to take attacks of opportunity from
Oh,
all of
that's
us.
right.
Oh, you can't take a. Where's the 5-foot What's that?
That's Starfinder.
Oh, okay.
Nope, right. You're right. That's okay.
No, it's fine, Margaret. Like there's
Just
a
do
world
it.
where he could have.
Yeah. Just do it. Just do it.
Okay,
In a
so
world.
Let him
In a
get
world.
this in.
It's just
115 damage. Oh wait, hold on.
No, I'll take it. I'll take
not
it.
quite 115.
because he's a large creature. Cones are a bit weird with large creatures anyway.
I would say he's going down.
Yeah.
At you guys,
Yeah.
Down,
spreading
down,
out. He's
and a
tall.
little
He's pretty tall.
Sugar
So you guys
down
each
slow.
take
Going down
44
fighting.
points of cold damage.
44.
44 points of cold damage.
None of us made it.
None of us made.
None of you made it.
I
He uses cold breath, exhales a 30-foot cone of frigid air at the three of you who have come up to harry
Over
him.
half my HP. I'm gonna use absorb elements to have that.
Turning back to Paige. Do you want to talk about walking off alone again?
This could have happened to anyone.
But it didn't.
So
As Bentley
yeah,
just
he
looks
was,
up
right
and is
here.
like, "Really? More coal? You fucker!"
Into your crevices. I don't know. No, he doesn't.
Oh,
Why not, though?
that was 44.
He speaks
right?
Yeti. Yes,
I wish
44.
Malai was here. He speaks Yeti.
44 points of...
All right.
We're
Full
fine.
damage.
We're the front line, right?
Yep, you're good.
okay.
That's
you're
fine.
okay.
No,
And then-
I'm.
As he does that, yeah, he's going to try and run away.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Oh, I already used my reaction.
Use your reaction. So who else? Who still
17.
has 17 will hit.
Stunning.
Mine's a 27.
8
So-
plus.
Okay.
Where?
That's
What am I looking for? I have 6 of them.
Okay.
Double 0.
14 damage.
14 damage. Yep. He falls over like a piece of, like a great redwood
Real
tree.
big Yeti.
It's a real big Yeti just falling
Like a.
into the snow.
Well done.
You were Klondike bar.
Brushing ice and frost off of my shell.
After he falls over dead, Paige goes, "Well, the cavern is now safe."
33.
When we get back, I am leaving the bathhouse for a month. Don't touch me!
I'm stealing it for 20.
Oh, okay.
I'll join in that. Does anybody need more? How are we doing?
I'm alright. I'm over.
It's like the middle
I'm
of
over
the
3/4.
night. I could rest again, I guess.
Yeah. So it's the middle of the night. This is supposed to be the beginnings of second watch.
Oh yeah.
Is when you guys.
We're sleeping in tomorrow.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also,
Was it worth it, your little jaunt off into the night?
What? And I literally fall into the ground and melt the stone.
I'm going to say the three of you go the fuck to sleep, but now I gotta be alone with the Wanderer.
I. You know what? I don't think you understand how far I just sprinted. I kept up with the cheetah.
Go to sleep.
You're the best, Carol. Your stories are amazing. Your hair looks lovely. And honestly, all the blue light reflecting off the snow just does you so well.
Kirill's sitting there going like,
Flattery will get you everywhere. And I will smooth this over in my recount.
All right. So Kirill's staying up for watch. Anyone else staying up with him?
Fine.
Everyone else is going to bed.
no, I like literally went, what?
What?
Right back into the
Held
room.
it. All right.
Benlin didn't want to talk about his bullshit.
Yeah, right.
Did not.
And then finally, after Benlin's already melded into
Don't
rock,
dig the poop hole over.
Tomgood finally comes running up.
Sir,
Out of
Good
the,
job.
Chompgood comes running out of the cavern, holding a bone.
Looks
in his
for
mouth.
dad. Can't find me.
Can't
Did
find
he
me.
abandon me?
I'll take out another ration and just like, there you go, buddy. It's okay. Come on.
Takes his bone back, starts gnawing on the end.
I'll like pull it. I know he's not really warm, but I'll still like pull him up next to me
He's
and
also
just like
warm-blooded.
just pet him
Okay.
while I go about my Not very much.
Gotcha. So I will say,
right?
I do.
So you could talk to Chopgood.
Yeah.
Oh.
Buddy boy.
Looks up to you and could, hero, why sad? Is it because you are alone?
Oh.
Oh, buddy, when you're here, I'm not alone.
Oh. Would you like kobold fingers?
No. No, that's all right. You can have those back. I do appreciate that you're a self-cleaning garbage disposal. It's not a matter of being happy or sad. I recognize that this was not Benlin or Page's fault. It's hard to catch a break when you're out in the dangerous wilds, isn't it?
There were many smells.
Many. And there will be many to come.
What did you guys kill over there?
Yeti.
You Yeti food?
Just a Yeti.
Is Yeti food?
If you'd like.
Chopgood runs out into the snow, and you see him just kind of. The flurries are still happening. They're not quite as strong, but Chopgood runs out to the Yeti and starts gnawing on the arm, getting some fur in there, but he doesn't care.
There is
You
a,
dig
an eye on
into him
him.
and get to the good bits.
Yeah,
there is a whole back
Rip and
half that's
open.
already cooked and
exactly.
ripped
Yeah,
fur.
yep. But it landed on that back half, so it'd be a little more difficult.
It's for later.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll keep an eye on Chopgood as I'm.
He
Gotcha.
sticks his head up out of the Yeti. Goes, did you char this?
I did, yes.
It's good. He starts like hacking acid up around him and then like slurping.
Right.
Wouldn't his name then be Vomit Good?
No, he's Chopgood.
You, I'll just say under my breath, you are cute in your own way.
The rest of the evening.
Very full, very full.
The rest of the evening passes uneventfully, thankfully. Chopgood gets his fill, brings a few pieces, hopefully to Dad, so that he can maybe cook later on, thinking that he's gonna.
Yeti? I
Yeah.
don't think we can eat Yeti.
He doesn't know that. He's just trying to be nice. Like Yeti food. Dad does things with food.
Hero just said Yeti food.
Yeah, Yeti food. So you all wake up the next morning. The storm has settled. No more snow flurries. But damn, is it cold. And that's where we'll end for tonight.
Oh, it's so cold.
Thank you guys so much for being here with us for another Candlekeep Mysteries. We really appreciate you coming along for the ride. Thank you for, again, this is my first jaunting into DMing, so I really appreciate you guys helping me out, being patient with rules and whatnot as I dip my toes into this water. And of course, thank you to our patrons for everything that you do. Sparky, Dastyvid, Daniel, Rio's mom, Alistair, Sean, Rockleman, Death's Grasp, Eric Fox, Meepo, and Dreamlover, and of course, we will come up with a tagline eventually. Have a good night, everybody.
First.